Welcome back to the Goat Force Gaming channel where we play the roguelikes and the roguelites and hopefully add some cool games to your backlog. Hopefully ones that you weren't aware of. We are back here with more Dandy Ace, the action roguelite game that, is a great stand-in for Hades if you've toppled the man in red and are looking for some more Hades type action. This is a tremendous game to do that with. Anyways, I was taking a look at the stats for the gameplay, and this is the 31st run in old Dandy Ace, so that was kind of surprising. I didn't know I had gone that many times. Apparently it goes by fast when you're having fun. So, gonna see if we can put together a good run or two, depending on how long things last. And we'll take it from there. I hope you're having a good day. Coming off of the weekend, we held our annual pumpkin carving party. Yeah, pumpkins are cool and all, but I think the thing everybody looks forward to the most is the meatloaf. So we do a bacon cheeseburger meatloaf, and it's the star of the show every year. This is a Paula Deen recipe. If you are a Food Network person and have seen Paula in her heyday, prior to her wacky comments that got her, I think it got her the boot off of Food Network. I don't know. I didn't follow it that closely. But this is definitely not health food. I'll point that out. We made a couple of meatloafs, and by couple, it's actually like 4.5, 5 meatloafs because they're just gigantic. Each meatloaf has a pound of bacon in it. I think maybe even a pound or a pound and a half of cheese. It's incredible, whatever it is. So, I ate, and I think just going into it, sometimes you make the decision, I'm going to make myself sick today, and I will enjoy making myself sick, in the process. Of course, you've got to deal with it and wait it out afterwards, but sometimes you just make the decision that this is what's going to happen. And I did, and love the process. The period of waiting afterwards, didn't feel so good about that, but that was worth it. It was worth it. So pumpkins and meatloaf, you can't go wrong. Really can't. This recipe is quite popular, so if you just Google bacon cheeseburger meatloaf Paula Deen, I think Dean is D-E-E-N, as in Nancy. I couldn't recommend it more. Not to your arteries, but to your stomach and to your taste buds. You'll thank me for this if you make it. Report back if you do. Okay. Yeah, we've been doing this party. It's been about. I think this might have been the 20th year that we've done this, which makes me feel very old. I know I am, but we've been doing this for a while. Anyway, one year, my wife, without warning, decided not to make the meatloaf. She did chili instead. And boy, I'll tell you, we still talk about it. It was that big of a deal. that the Meatloaf wasn't there. People were quite upset by it. Offended, even. So we are always sure to give her a lot of shit about that. I don't think she'll ever live that down.
How did you get here? Quick, get him and throw him in the...
Nobody remembers what year it was, but they just remember the atrocity. My one friend, because we were talking about it this weekend, of course, she recalled saying, yeah, that's really great. Where's the Meatloaf? Like, this is a joke, right? And that's when my wife was like, oh shit, like this is a bigger deal than I thought. It was too late by then. Because, making the Meatloaf, it's an all-day affair. You've got to make the bacon up front, and yeah, it's a big to-do. It's a labor of love, really. So, I would strongly encourage you to make the Meatloaf. In fact, I might just include a link to the recipe in the comments. You're welcome, everybody. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, you know what? We're gonna go with this portal here.
Celebrate while you can. Next time you will see.
Okay.
Can we go
What do
home
we do on
now?
shards? 18? That's not bad. Let's keep dumping in here. That third tea potion will absolutely make a difference. Now, this is nice that we've got some good options here. Let's go ahead and put the toxic spray up here. And we'll go like that. Put that one down there. Let's see what we got here. Oh, yeah. Perfect. I've never actually used that one as a primary. Let's go pop that on there. I do wonder if we'll ever get an upgrade to be able to wear more trinkets. That'd be nice, because some of them are pretty good now. Okay. Yeah, I like this toxic. This is pretty nice. Perfect. Did I ever mention that I looked that guy up? I mean, I've said before how that guy always reminds me of the candlestick guy from Beauty and the Beast, but I couldn't remember his name. And I looked it up. His name is Lumiere, so if anybody else was wondering, the secret is out. That was Lumiere. Oh boy. I might. Okay. Well, I don't have enough coin yet, so let's pop back down here. I may have to use a T. Let's do it. I am excited to say as well that we'll be playing Days of Purgatory on the channel very, very soon. Got in touch with the developer of the game, and they were nice enough to share a couple of keys for the game. So if you remember seeing that one on the Roguelike Roundup for October, it is a Roguelite FPS featuring zombies. Who doesn't like a good zombie game? So we'll be playing that. I did share the other key with our man Meisuko, and he and I will be teaming up soon enough here to take down some zombies. Looking forward to it. Boy, those guys
on my
went down
side
all
or
at
on
once.
his
That was pretty
side,
nice.
huh?
All right, let's pop these over here. We'll change that out with a tier 3. We'll sell this one. And a little bit more gold.
Hey, Dandy
Nothing wrong with
Ace,
that.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is this thing on?
Yeah, just stand right there in that nonsense, and you guys will all take care of yourselves for me. Appreciate that. Perfect. Okay. What do we got here?
That's my mama's luggage. Keep your dirty hands out.
Overwhelming Presence Tier 3 adds Binding Aura. What does Binding Aura do? Binding Aura. This creates an aura damaging. Oh, nice, nice, nice. Okay, yeah. Yeah, we want to do that. We definitely want to do that. Okay. Event Horizon. You know what? Let's pop that one over here. I know we never remember to use it, but that's okay. And then we'll trade that in. Okay. Yeah, I think that's going to be good.
What are you doing? Stop! You're ruining my plan. Oh, that's all you got?
All right, we're going to have to use a T.
Hey, this cupcake is not for you.
Oh, of course they drop a cupcake. We've talked about this before. They always seem to wait until I use a T, and then they're like, "Hey, let's drop a cupcake. It seems like a good time, right?" We'll leave that there for now. Okay, that was all of them, right? Okay, good deal.
He's right where we want him. A raise to whoever wipes him out.
A raise to whoever wipes him out. How do you think this guy pays? I'm guessing not well. I just like all the debuffs.
Hey, you weren't supposed to leave so soon.
Yeah, they all work together
Gotta
pretty
stay
well.
inside for the trip.
Let's pop that over there.
To work.
Okay.
Move along, Dandy Ace.
Yeah,
You
we
can
don't
only
have the
get in
hard
if you
key
find
yet.
the keys. And I'm glad to inform you I hid them deep inside the palace.
Binding Chains, Sugar Dandy, Fairy's Blast. No, I don't really want any of those. Okay. So,
A big promotion for whoever finishes him off. Make your boss proud.
good deal. That's pretty powerful altogether. With that spell attached to Toxic Spray, really does have a long refresh period. Like a good 12 seconds. All right. Good deal. Yeah, we still have that cupcake laying around off to the side, too.
Crap. Now you'll be overrun by enemies. What the heck is that? A cupcake?
Oh, another one. Not bad. Okay, yeah, we'll do that, why not? Oh. Well, I'm glad we spawned next to that thing. Nice to be able to take that out right away, actually.
Come on. Who brings a cupcake to a fight?
Okay.
Okay, you did okay. There.
Ah, twin daggers. I like that one too. So we could add the bleed. I think that's gonna be good. Then we've got binding aura. Let's throw that there. I think that'll be good together. Get rid of that. We don't need that yet. Probably won't. I'm guessing we're close to the portal. Yeah, here it is. Okay. I think we're good. Just double check that we don't have this key. No? Okay. Oh, let's pop on through the portal. I guess we'll go back and... No, we're gonna get full life anyways.
That wasn't fair with my minions.
Just realizing we did use both T's there. Okay.
Can we get on with our lives
18
yet?
shards. Yeah, we need a lot more. That's okay. We gotta go with this.
Oh, and a good day to you.
Yeah, jolly, jolly. Well, let's go with Old Faithful.
That gate is shut forever, and you have no other way but to move forward. Sometimes
Oh
I
boy,
astound
okay.
myself with my wit.
Alright, so we've got the bleed and the toxic damage happening, which is nice. That's pretty good. Try and not take a ton more damage, though. That would
Just
also be
going.
nice.
Isn't this an excellent idea? I thought so too. What? No! Don't drop that cupcake.
Yeah, I definitely need that. Okay.
Hey, this cupcake is not for you.
Oh, 2 cupcakes. Wow. That's pretty good luck, actually. We'll just take that now. Okay.
Who left that treasure chest there? Do I have to do everything?
He shoots a
by
comet that explodes. Not so much. Oh, that was nice, slowing that guy down right at the right moment. I don't want to let this guy get too close here. Perfect. Okay.
Enemies! Enemies everywhere! Nowhere else to run to.
Ooh. She is a tough one.
You're going to pay for that. Seriously, these foes are
All right,
expensive.
shocking arrival. You know, I think we're gonna put that over there. Yep. Oh, dang it. Okay. That's all right. Let's warp back to that one cupcake. I think I left one somewhere, didn't I? Oh, maybe I didn't. I could have sworn I did. All right. Maybe I'm hallucinating. It's quite possible.
I should get some coffee. Anyone?
Just want to say to Nummy Milk, in case you didn't see the comment that I left for Joyous 18, I did see your comment about that that coffee that you recommended, and I'm gonna try to grab some. I was able to see the comment before
That's off limits.
YouTube deleted it,
Never find the key.
which I'm assuming, you know, maybe you included a link or something. It stinks that they take those out. I mean, I get why they do it, you know, but I really appreciate the recommendation. It was Lulo coffee, if I'm remembering right. I'm gonna try and get some. It sounded very good.
Time to get locked in and fight.
Time to get locked in. I know that feeling. All right. Oh, we gotta get out of here. A lot of times in this game, just backing up and, you know, letting the chip damage do its thing is enough. Okay. Oh boy.
Uh-oh, Ace.
Oh no! Dang it! Oh, Ace. How could you, Ace? All right. Let's get one more run. Sometimes it just comes up on you. Phantom Rebound. Oh, yeah, I remember that one. Okay, Bubble Trouble. Event Horizon. All
Forget
right.
everything you've learned so far. It won't matter on the next level.
Hey, you know, as I've said in the past, this is just kind of how these games work. The roguelites, you know, they're challenging games, and you know, you upgrade your way up, and take them down from there. You just get further every journey in. Doesn't always work like that for me, but a lot of times it does. You know, maybe I haven't given this bubble spell as much credit as it deserves. It does seem pretty good.
Behold my mighty minions! Charge!
Okay.
Hey! Don't do that to my minions!
All right. I like the toxic by itself, but you know what? I think we'll actually put the toxic there. Pop that over there.
It's not nice.
Yeah, that's what we'll do.
Move along, then.
Unless, hold on.
You can only get in
Hold on. I've got another idea. What if we put it on the bubble?
if you find the keys. And I'm glad to inform you I hid them
Yeah,
deep
for
inside
now,
the palace.
we're gonna do that. Spread it that way. Shooting stars. All right. Let's Pop that down there. Make it a little bit stronger.
You're helping me out, you know, controlling the rabbit population.
Okay, not bad. I think I do need a different primary. Twin daggers would be nice. We need a little bit more cache. Alright, we're gonna come back to that.
I've been thinking of redecorating lately.
We only need a
What
small amount.
What the heck is that? A cupcake? Who made this?
In fact, we probably already have it. But that way we'll have the bleed and the poison happening. Alright, did that get him? It did. Okay. Let's get some twin dagger action. Put that right
You
there.
really spent money on that?
And we'll put the bubble... I'll pop the bubble over there. Okay. So I finished the Many Saints of Newark the other day, and I gotta say, you know, a lot better than the reviewers make it sound, in my opinion. If you like The Sopranos,
Don't bother trying to open
obviously there's some nice Easter eggs
Stand
there.
up and fight.
I thought it was very worth watching. Went to some places that I didn't see it going to. Story-wise, you know, it takes place in an interesting time. I'd recommend it if you were a Sopranos fan. It kind of makes me want to go back to that show. But also, we already have so many damn shows that we're watching. Okay. That'll be good. What do we got here? You know, I don't think we ever went this
Look how many
way.
minions, and there's no escape. I'm so brilliant.
Yeah, the other one we were that we finished recently was the there's a couple of documentaries on
The next one won't be as
FX.
easy.
I'll put that over there. Concerning the Britney Spears conservatorship.
Get ready for a lesson in
Wow,
pain.
what an eye-opener that was. So if you like a good documentary, I'd recommend that one as well. The one we watched, what I think was called Controlling Britney Spears. There's a few of
Don't
them.
rely on junk they find in the streets. Why would you even
Fairy
open it?
Blast. We're gonna sell it. Okay. And then I've got to get back to American Horror Story.
If you do that again, I'm going to smash this cursed mirror on your head.
I've finished the first half of the series. They're kind of doing 2 seasons in one this time, 2 half seasons. Complete stories, though. I really liked the first one.
Who brings a cupcake to a fight?
The second one had an interesting start to it as well, so I want to go back to that. Probably taking an episode or 2 today. It's a nice thing about days off. You can kind of just do what you want to do. All right. I don't want to go that way this time. I actually want to leave through, yeah, through that route.
I could've
There we
done the
go.
same.
Okay, so we got 19 shards.
He's gonna hear a piece of me.
Getting closer to another T. I mean, it's not bad. All right, we're full up there. Fairies are... Oh, wait a second. Fairies Blast. Oh, yeah. I did not love that one. We could just sell it for 330, or... I don't know. Adds weakness. That wouldn't be bad. Let's throw it on there, I guess. Okay.
Have you beat the evil magician yet? I kind of miss my home.
I don't know. Do we want to... Maybe we want to go with Tea Party this time.
The gate is locked, and you have to keep moving.
Okay.
Isn't it a great plan?
It is a great plan, sir. These blades are working out quite nicely.
Where did you buy your amazing outfit? You look so dapper. What the heck is that? A cupcake?
Oh, nice cupcake. Good. All right, the old toxic spray. Now we're cooking. I don't want to get rid of either of these, but I am now realizing that both of these do toxic. No, I take that back. This one does bleed. This one does toxic. That's a tier 2. That's a tier 2. I like slow though, so let's do that. Let's put that on there so it's death slow. Okay. And then the guardian fairies for weakness. I like death bomb too. I guess we'll put that there. Okay. And now we just got to remember to use them all. That's really the hardest part, for me at least. Okay. That did work pretty well.
Need a break yet? No can do. Here are even more monsters.
Wow. Guy had like 17 debuffs on him. Good deal. Okay. Alright, what do we got here? The old Hungry Chopper. Overwhelming presence. Yeah, I think we're okay.
How is this palace so clean? I don't see a mop anywhere.
Okay. Man.
We have the magician locked in a room. Destroy him.
You know, I do have a spell that I haven't unlocked yet that almost looks like, you know, like it would be a lightsaber type thing. I'm just leery to spend the points on it now when I've got other things that I want, because I'm just wondering how a close range melee type of spell is going to do. I don't want this. A lot of these guys, you know, if they get close to you, you're going to get slapped. Okay. Stay back.
It doesn't matter what you got from the chest. You'll die anyway.
Dazzling display. I do like that too. So it adds stun to yellow and blue cards. Yeah, let's do that. So it'll leave them in that circle a little bit longer. That's good.
What do you
Let's
call
keep
a
going
dog
this
who
way.
does magic tricks? A houndini. You're almost out. Want to give
Dang.
up
Uh, we'll pop a T after this battle. Oh, maybe we'll pop a T sooner. Just thinking, let's make sure they don't give us one first. I guess it's safe to say that we're not getting one. We'll pop a quick T. Okay.
You dropped your cupcake.
I don't know that I have a spot for these right now. Huh. And it's a tier 3. Well, let's sell it. Okay. Let's just see if we can get into any of these other spots. I guess not that one. Now we could go further up here. We did leave a cupcake on the map as well, in case we need it. Alright. Oh, interesting. Well, I'm sure we picked up at least one more shard. I was gonna say let's grab the cupcake, but it doesn't really matter because we'll be refilling all of that. I guess we could go further this way. Might as well grab as many shards as you can each run, especially if you know you're basically at the end.
A lot of people are watching and you go for such a cliche trick. Boring.
Jeez. Okay. Well, we're gonna pass on those, and so we'll go ahead and teleport.
You're getting good at this. I'll have to have a talk with my minions.
We've got a nice seltzer water going, made blackberry,
Nice to see you're
raspberry
still in one
seltzer
piece.
water. I've got the Soda Stream. Got that for Father's Day, and it's quite nice. See, I'm glad. I'm glad we didn't buy that tea.
Hey, hey.
Okay, hey. On a killing blow, Ace remains. You know what? We're actually going to go with an offensive trinket this time. Yeah. When Ace loses HP, his main cards deals... No. Actually, that might be good for a boss. For killing an enemy, Ace's main cards deals 106 more damage for 5 seconds. Now let's go. Let's go that way.
This next part is so much harder than the previous one. Good
Oh,
luck.
you're not kidding, usually. Okay.
What the heck is that? A cupcake?
Oh, I'll tell you what the heck it is. It's a beautiful thing
Guess
after
what?
taking a hit.
More baddies headed your way.
Man. I guess we're going to be fighting Paintbrush Guy. If we make it to the boss.
Say hello to my little friends.
Gotcha.
You think that fabulous cape will protect you? Spoiler alert, it won't.
I love to see them all with the toxic. Like I say, just moving backwards makes all the difference in this game.
We're the best magicians I know of. Can't wait for our magic duel.
Just let the debuffs do their work. It's not going to help you with bosses and rooms that he seals you into, but oh, that was nice of him. Step on those.
Hey, Dandy Ace. Are you so afraid of me that you
All
need to open
right.
this treasure chest?
The push. No, that would actually be good, I think. I mean, as much as I like the death slow, that might be good to have it on there. Okay. Well, we're gonna see how it does.
Yeah, I was hoping to see you perform, Dandy Ace. For strategizing.
Yeah, I think that push is gonna be good. Poison them and then tell them get the hell away.
That's a poisonous cupcake.
Or get right onto there. Alright, let's grab that now. Oh, that's kind of good. They'll push onto the traps. Like that.
I knew I should have sent
Deal.
more minions.
All right.
Oh, well.
Dashing dash. Now we're gonna sell that. Okay. Which way do we want to go here? I guess down here.
You perform with such elegance, Dandy Ace. How do you do that?
Push is beautiful, turns out.
I'm getting hungry. Can anyone bring food that's not a cupcake? I can't eat any more cupcakes. Ugh.
Oh, these guys. Alright, well, things get more complicated. But I think the push might help with those guys. Need an upgrade
Ooh,
to
there's a steak in there.
the blades.
Touch.
Okay. shoots a powerful arrow. Yeah, we're gonna sell that. All right. Guess we'll head up here. Yeah, that push makes a huge difference on those teleportation guys. They're usually pretty tough, and the bane of my existence, if I'm being honest. All right, so we'll change that out. That'll help.
I wonder, what is a magician? A miserable little pile of tricks.
Okay. How's that song go? Get back, get back. I don't know you like that. I'm not rapping. I'm just saying. That's
My mama's luggage.
what the spell
You're
kind of
dirty
reminds
anyhow.
me of a little bit. Okay. Yeah, you know, I think we're gonna. Well, yeah, we're gonna sell this one. Okay.
Don't waste your time, Dandy Ace. The key is stashed far away from
Yeah,
there.
no hearts key. It's okay. Dude, that guy pushed on right on through the push that time. Ooh. Hex Maelstrom. That sounds pretty good. I don't know if that's a trinket or a spell, though. Guess we're going to find out if we can make it to the end.
Don't let him through.
There we go. All right, the shard count is looking better. That's for sure. Yep.
Oh, wait, stop. Wait, just slow down a little, okay? Jeez.
Ooh, two of them.
This cupcake is not for you.
Good deal. Let's take this guy out. Little birthday cake totem looking thing. Let's grab that cupcake though. There it is.
Hey, Dandy Ace. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Is this thing on?
Okay. This guy's healing them, isn't he? Put an end to that. Alright. Oh. Jerk. Okay. Oh, of course, the portal, which is a good thing. All right. I went the wrong way. Just want to see what's up here real quick. Okay. Well, we got a better toxic spray. I think. Yeah. Let's do
I
that.
can't believe you bought that card. What a fool.
Yeah, I think we're good. Let's pop on through.
If only you weren't so handsome and lucky.
Okay.
Great to see you.
Well, let's dump them on this. We still have all 3 T's. Fairy's Blast, Bubble Trouble. I'm leaning towards... Oh, actually, no, I hate that one. Huh. What do you do here? Tier 6. I guess we're gonna go with this, and we'll add them to that. Okay.
Do you need me, mister?
I might. I think we're gonna go with this. Let's see if we can have a successful attempt at old Axelangelo. He's not easy. He's definitely not easy. Can confirm the push does not work against him. Not that I was thinking that it was gonna, with him being as big as he is. Oh, he's gonna run now. Okay. He's gonna do the run thing. Oh man, he changes course. 'Cause originally he wasn't coming that way. Jeez. All right. Okay. Well, he's starting to get hard. Right. I think I'm going to use a T just to be on the safe side.
Do you need medical assistance?
We're going to commit here. There it is. Oh, dandy, take a bow. All right. Event Horizon. You know what? I know where we'll put that. Put that there. 'Cause I don't love the fairies, if I'm being honest. Decoy Ace. That sounds pretty good.
You
Okay.
look like you could use some firepower.
I'll tell you what. Well, I mean, we're still trying to open this up, so we'll pop some in there. I don't quite know what it's gonna do, so I don't want to pop all of them in there.
That didn't count. Next
I also
section will
want
be much
the
harder.
extra use of the tea. That's a really substantial permanent upgrade. I think we can all agree on that.
Hey, when you find the guy that trapped us in here,
Oh,
will you stop him
perfect.
for me?
I will. Okay. So that's done. Oh, cool. Eventually there will be another one. Let's see what we got here. Trinkets. Okay. Interesting. This is the hack and slash one that I was mentioning. Decoy Ace. Ace conjures a decoy. Confusing enemies when destroyed, it explodes. Ace fires a projectile in front of him. Oh, that'll do stun. Man, that sounds really good too. Ace creates a magical field that inflicts enemies with hex. Ooh. We're gonna try that. Wouldn't mind Decoy Ace either. But, let's see, are there any other perm ones that sound good? I don't know about that. Maybe this Decoy Ace. That's worth a look. All right, magical field that inflicts enemies with hex. That sounds pretty damn good. Let's. Oh yeah. Okay. Oh, it's got a long recharge, doesn't it? Damn. All right, wait a second. So if we put that there, what is hex? Adds death hex. Hex for 10 seconds. Let's do that. Well, we don't need the T. Starburst. Shooting stars. I guess it's a better push, isn't it? And push. So let's add push to that. That should be good. Good to go. Full up on
There's no
trinkets.
going back, Dandy Ace. I can feel your despair growing.
Oh, I like that. Dang. All right. So things certainly get more challenging now. Shocker,
Where
right?
did you buy your amazing outfit? You look so dapper.
Okay. If you guys would like to drop a cupcake, that would be great.
Whatever you found there.
5 of a kind. Oh man. Only problem is then we drop the bleed damage, but it's a much higher tier. Alright, we got to. I hate to see you go. Parting is such sweet sorrow.
Now, you don't want to get dirt on your elegant boots. Time to quit already.
Yeah. What do we got here? Resonance Cascade.
Move along,
Interesting.
Dandy Ace. You can only get in if you find the keys. And I'm glad to
I think
inform
we're
you I hid
gonna
them deep inside the
use a
palace.
T here in a second. Let's get into that point. Okay. That went pretty well. Keep
Good
going
work.
this way.
Dandy Ace is trapped. Give him one more hit and you're dead.
Oh. Came up fast.
You dropped your cupcake.
Certainly did.
Yes, crush him.
Binding chains.
Wait a sec.
Gonna sell
Now
that.
let me leave.
I think if I can get an upgraded version
Hey,
of the
follow us.
blades
We've been over
somewhere
this.
in here,
All the
I
time
would
with
take them
Meatloaf.
back. Damn.
Come on. Who brings a cupcake to a fight?
Oh, another cupcake. Wow. Use that now. Just gotta try to keep moving.
Someone's
Ow.
getting tired.
Yeah, you're not kidding.
Don't waste your time, Dandy Ace. The key is stashed
So, looks like
far away from there.
maybe there's a shop up here? We're gonna have to use a T here. Still leaves us with 2. So, I mean, if we're halfway through the level at this point, the math checks out. Alright. Man.
Be careful, Ace. That chest could be a mimic. Maybe
Crescendo
a
fireworks.
mad mimic.
Now that's funny. Bad Mimic is the developer of this game. That said, I have not encountered any mimics in my journey so far. I don't know if they're a thing or not. Maybe they're a thing. Let's try not to find out. How about that? Oh, jeez. Well, that worked out okay. Oh boy.
Oh, that's all you got?
Uh-oh. We gotta use the T. Wow. Oh, the dancing wand. Oh, I do like that. All right, we gotta change things up here, I think. So this is gonna go over here. That's gonna go over there. Dancing wand goes over there. And I think the cards get sold. Yeah. Alright, I think this is going to work pretty well for us because the dancing wand Just going to spread Hex all over the place. Then I've still got the poison. Yeah, I think this is a good plan. We're going to find out. Still got one T, right? Yeah. Let's see. Where do we need to go here? I guess over here.
I should get some coffee. Anyone?
Yeah, so that worked out okay. It's not the strongest weapon, but it does spread the debuffs around, which is why I thought it would be effective. I think we're good on those. Let's see if... Yeah. So... I guess what we could do is put this over here, and the Nauseous Cloud over there. Yeah. That leaves us with the Dazzling Display, so that'll be fine. That's what we'll do.
You're almost out. Want to give up now?
Not giving up, but getting pretty close to death. I don't disagree with them. Oof.
That's a poisonous cupcake. Stay away.
Okay. Good timing on the cupcake. If we could find an exit, that would be great.
He's right where we want him. A raise to whoever wipes him out.
Oh, I don't want your money. I guess he wouldn't give me the money. Okay. Zoiks.
That was a bad trap. Don't count on your luck to
Okay,
survive. though.
Ace dashes
I'm warning you.
forward. Nope, don't want that. Come on, portal, there it is.
Yeah.
Wow.
Celebrate while you can. Next time you will see.
Ace lives to see another day. Okay.
Okay, this is taking forever.
Yeah, you're telling me. 35. What do we want to do here? 18 more items to get to the T potion. Times 4. Ace blinks forward, reactivating the skill, teleports Ace back to the original. Oh, interesting. Okay. 3 Halming cards are shot from Ace. I mean, that's kind of cool. What would I be giving up? I don't really want to give those up. Even though it does sound pretty good. The Halming cards. Oh, we did put the decoy Ace out there. I guess we could open that up at least. Max HP is increased by 50%. That might be good. Bolt of cards. It's rain of cards. Yeah, I guess we could do that one too. Why not? Okay, decoy Ace. Ace conjures decoy. Confusing enemies. When destroyed, it explodes. So... it's Death Fear. So I'd have to put it over there. And pop that there instead. Might be good. Okay, interesting. So I can hit it as well. Okay, so that's the one we want to get rid of. And then this is new as well. So if we put that on here, it's Rain of Cards. What does that look like? Oh, that's cool. But it's got a long recharge to it, doesn't it? All right, that's all right. So we're gonna go with that. Let's sell this. We're gonna need the tea, regardless of what those are, and we're good to move forward.
This next part is so much harder than the previous one. Good luck.
Boy, it shoots them for a good long time on that. I like that decoy. Wow. Okay. That decoy might be really, really good.
You think that fabulous cape will protect you? Spoiler alert, it won't.
Yeah, go get the decoy, guys. Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, it does take time to recharge, but yeah, if it didn't, it'd be overpowered, so I get it. Where'd that guy go? I like that Rain of Cards as well. It seems really good. Okay, we are having ourselves a run here, I'd say. Oh, this guy. Wow. Oh boy. Alright, we want to pop that out there.
Who brings a cupcake to a fight?
Good deal.
You beat it. And I wasn't expecting. Already working on the next trap, so watch out.
Okay, so let's put Toxic Spray down here. Nope, don't want any of those. But it would be nice to find an extra key at this point. Let's destroy this totem.
What the heck is that? A cupcake? Who made this?
Okay. That took a little bit of damage, but cupcake being right there, not bad.
Doesn't matter what you got from the chest. You'll die anyway.
I don't want that. Alright, we're gonna cruise back on up here. I gotta remember not to use the dash. Oh. While we're doing that.
Wait a minute.
Perfect.
That card you just bought is banned. Seriously? Look it up in the rules of the ever-changing palace.
Oh, gotta get rid of that guy. Okay, that worked out alright. Perfect. Did we kill them all? I think maybe we did.
You're making them angry. Good. Time to end your lucky streak, Dandy Ace.
Oh, we still got all 4 T's as well? Oh, shite.
Moves allowed. I don't have time to prepare for them.
Clone out there. Guess I didn't need the clone. But I was extra worried about that guy with the ball and chain. He's tough.
Enemies everywhere. Nowhere else to run to.
Boy. Come on. There it is.
Okay, you did okay. There.
Phantom Rebound. Don't want it.
You will die next time.
I will not, sir.
This is getting ridiculous.
It's up to me.
Stop him already?
Oh, wow. There's a couple of them this time. Nice. What is this? Scintillating chains. Sounds pretty good.
Let's not make it easy on him, guys.
191 life. Ah. I guess he missed. I thought he got me.
One more hit and you're dead.
Not so fast. Perfect. Okay. No complaints out of me regarding this run. This has been great. I feel like we're okay as far as those cards go.
Now! Surround him! Don't miss this opportunity!
God, it's been ages since I've remembered to use that thing. All right.
No!
All right. Okay. Still got 3 T's left and a portal. Wonderful. I just don't want to miss one of the keys. That's the only thing I'm concerned about. Ah. That decoy is really, really good. Oh, what do we have here? Oh, the old trump card. Oh boy, that's a ballsy move, Mad Mimic.
Don't rely on junk they find in the street.
Ace creates a magical field. Yes, indeed. Yeah, we will. Oh, wait a second. It's the same level, isn't it? No, it's not. Okay, there we go. You know, I think they still do the same thing when you put them on as a secondary. I don't think it like raises the damage or anything like that. Let's see, do we have the key? We don't. I've gone everywhere else, I think. I'm guessing I don't have the key for this door. Let's make sure.
No open sesame can help you.
No hard key. All right.
There. No keys. No entry. How can you be so dazzling and stunning? I mean,
I think we're
so
about
boring
to
and unoriginal.
see the second boss again.
Great to see you, Mr. Ace.
Okay. Yeah. So, Ace throws a magical card. It explodes on reactivation. I don't know what reactivation means. Ace throws mystical chains. Reactivating the skill teleports Ace, blasting nearby enemies. Interesting. Okay. Huh. I don't know. I almost think that this might be nice to have. I wish I could hold an additional trinket, although I guess that would maybe break the game. All right. I guess let's work towards that. And yeah, we'll go with this. Full up on trinkets. Let's dance, Mr. Keyman. So I have fought this guy once before. It did not result in a win. But I also didn't have 4 uses of the T last time either, so there's that. Holy smokes! All right. Oh. Yikes.
Aw, don't tell me you're hurt. Do you need medical assistance?
I do not, sir. Not from you. Oh, now we got the clouds chasing. Maybe they were doing that the entire time, I don't know. Oh! It's getting a little bit harder. Alright, we're gonna use another T here. Ah, come on.
Oh, that's all you got?
Wow. Alright. That's gonna end up being close again. Ah, damn it. Oh, yes! Whew. Wow. Oh, we got the twin daggers back. We have to. We just have to. Oh, wow. Tier 10. Okay. That sucks giving this one up, but... Well, maybe I don't have to. It's a tier 8? No, I really like the decoy. I was thinking maybe I could put it there, but... I really like the decoy, so... We'll do that. Tour guide. Interesting. All right,
There he
Mr.
is,
Niff.
my favorite customer.
Oh, wow. You know what? We're just going to put them all in this and get this done. 150, that's substantial. Okay. Unlocked. Good deal. Bring me shards and I'll upgrade your magical cards. Trust me, boss, I'll make you really powerful. Increase the starting cards tier on each run by 2 tier. Ah, okay.
You're not even sweating.
Boy, oh boy. Furthest I've been.
Can we go?
Alright, we don't have any shards. We need the tea. And we are locking it
The
in.
gate is locked, and you have to keep moving. Isn't it a great plan?
This guy blocking me out. Interesting. But these are super powerful, wow. There it is.
Guess who's showing up to your little party? Our enemy.
I think I killed him too soon that time, the decoy, that is.
That's off limits, and you'll never find the key.
It would be cool to pick up a key at this point. Yeah, that would help with future runs, being able to open up some of those doors. There's something else that looks interesting over there. Aegis Cloak, okay. Ace gonna do an outfit change or something? Old Aegis Cloak. Okay. Nice.
Dangerous to go alone. Take whatever you found there.
Guardian Fairies, no. It's a definite no for me.
Behold my mighty minions! Charge!
It looked like Dracula. Really cool art.
That wasn't fair! You used a forbidden card!
Well, I suppose we'll just change it out with the better one, right? Okay.
Time to get locked in and fight!
Perfect. That domino effect is awesome on that thing. I don't think it is. I don't think that's a cupcake at all. It's a blueprint. Or maybe there's a cupcake. Oh, there is. Perfect.
You're going to...
All right. What do we got here?
Pay for that! Seriously, these bows are expensive.
So we'll grab that. Dazzling display. We'll dump that thing. All right. Poisonous roses. Man, I like that one too. He adds death poison. What, let's see. I don't know. I think what I have right now is so good, but it's also a tier 10. Yeah, we're gonna pass on that, I think. However, that's a tier X. We're gonna pop that over there. Okay, perfect.
What a fool!
What's this guy got? Let's see. So this is what we paid for here. Not possible upgrading. Oh, okay. Wait a second. Oh yeah, look at that. For 14,000, yeah, do it. Let's do it. Perfect. Let's do it again. Good deal. All right. So that's a 9er. And these are all maxed out. Okay, so they max out at tier 10 apparently. So we must be pretty far along in the game, is my guess. It's kind of a tell. Looks like those Dracula guys warp as well.
I've been thinking of redecorating lately. Too much pink, don't you think? Don't bother. I know you don't agree.
Alright, good deal. I don't know what that guy was doing. He's just kind of standing there. Come on, take your shield off. There we go.
Aren't you carrying too much stuff already?
I
That's not
am,
good for your
however. Good trick, no. Okay, we're gonna warp over here. And we are doing this entire area this time. Getting that damn key.
Surprise! There's more
Oh,
minions.
jeez.
There's always more minions.
Okay. So we'll go down here.
Now you'll be overrun by enemies. Isn't this fun?
We're doing really, really well in this area. I mean, now, of course, as soon as I said something, you know, it all kind of went to hell. But, you know, from a health standpoint, doing really well. Vampirism. Okay. Sounds cool. Let's sell that. Still doing good on health.
Stand still for 1 second.
I will not. Okay. They were just kind of like waiting for me.
Hey, that cupcake is not for you.
Alright, got the cupcake.
Doesn't matter what you got from the chest. You'll die anyway.
Oh boy, a tier 9. I do like the nauseous cloud. Let's see what we're sitting on here. Rain of cards. Oh, I like that one. Damn it. You know, I just like them all. Event Horizon. It's got push on there. Let's add this. Let's put the nauseous cloud on there. Might get me to use it more often too. All right. Let's keep going here.
Don't bother trying to open the gate, Dandy Ace. Stand up and fight.
Wow. Just knocked out all those guys.
That was barely a challenge.
I feel
Next time you'll see.
super powerful at this point. No, we're finding that damn key if it's in here.
Alakazam! Alakazam! Dandy Ace will be freed up by me. What? No! Don't drop that cupcake.
Good deal, wow. Alright. What do we got? Let's double check. Yeah, okay.
Don't waste your time, Dandy Ace.
Okay, so it's not over there. Did we go everywhere else? I think we did. Where are these keys? Let's just double check
He's
this
stacked
gate.
far away from there.
Yeah, alright. Well, I suppose we'll go through the portal then.
Yeah. Celebrate while you can. Next time you will see.
I have noticed that the number of shards that we're getting is soaring,
Can we get on with our lives yet?
which makes sense. Okay. So what do we want to do here? Vampirism. When an enemy dies, Ace heals 3 HP. T-potions heal. Ooh. Wow. Now that's interesting, isn't it? Reveals the paths and details of the map. It doesn't unlock portals, so that's the tour guide one. These were all trinkets. Yellow skills deal 12-24 more damage. Interesting. Ace summons an infamous vampire bat. Reactivating the skill returns the bat back to Ace. It's going to do bleed damage. Wow, that's cool. And it's death bleed. I'm going to dump them in here this time. Look more towards perm upgrades. So twin daggers. Oh. Well, then it is... You can get a higher tier than X. I thought they said it was maxed out. Interesting. Okay, well, that worked out well. Oh, he's gone. Where did he go? Oh. Something's about to happen. Oh. Lele, the Green-Eyed
You
Illusionist.
didn't see that one coming, did you?
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Yes, it is I, Dandy Ace. Your arch enemy. Your nemesis.
My nemesis, Luminaire the Wise? By the power of top hats, you look so different.
No, not Luminaire.
Oof, I'm sorry. Salamander Shackleton. I almost didn't recognize you. Not as slim as you used to be, I'm afraid.
No, not Salamander. Me. the greatest magician of all time, Lele, the Green-Eyed Illusionist.
But of course.
Lele. Definitely heard that name before. How have you been?
Marvelous. To think I've been tricking you,
You gotta
the
love
great
Dandy.
Dandy Ace, into believing I was an ally since you first stepped into the mirror.
They should do a comic with these guys. Or an anime.
I am such a genius.
Really good characters.
Wait, how is that tricking me again?
Me, Lele. I was in disguise the whole time. Giving you tips and pretending to be your buddy, remember?
Well, I guess.
Yes. So now you have to fight me, your greatest fan. Your arch nemesis in a magic duel. If you ever want to see the light of day again.
Okay, I'm ready. I brought my strongest cards.
He's not kidding. We did.
Oh, I can't wait to see them. Get ready.
Let's do it, Lele. Let's see what you got. Oh, he's got a shield thing too. Oh, yikes. Alright, we found the real one, at least. Oof. Alright, note to self, have the dancing wand for the next Lele encounter. I'm not gonna get hit by that thing. Oh. Oh, wow. That was a big hit. Yikes. Trying to keep an eye on my health and what's going on at the same time. It's hard. Ooh, shite. Oh, I was in process of utilizing it. Oh, boy. Well, that was a tremendous run. We're going to bring the dancing wand next time for sure. You love to see this. You know, that might be the best thing about it. Hey, this is a great game. Really appreciate you sticking around if you did for the entire time. If you're new here, what are you doing? Join the community. Slam that subscribe button. Hit the like. Sling a card at the bell. I don't know what the hell that thing does. Only one way to find out, right? Do it in the name of science. But I appreciate the support, love this community, and yeah, if you like roguelikes and roguelites, stick around with us. We're going to play more of them, and then more of them, and then a few more of them. Have a great rest of your day. We'll see you next time.